This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Well, good evening once again. It's that time for sports. Let's get to it. Big plans underway for the victorious Carifta swim and water polo teams. Yesterday, they were treated like royalty, and the queen of the ZNS Sports Department, Kelsie Johnson, was there.
The two historic feats by the Carifta swim team and the water polo squad will not go unnoticed. Exactly 12 days ago today, the 36-member swim team inked their names into the swimming history books, winning the Carifta Swim Championships for the first time. On the heels of that gold rush, the water polo squad captured a silver at the championships, which wrapped up on the weekend in Curacao. Let the celebrations begin, they say, now that both teams are back.
And it is deserving for these kids to have that 3-day kind event scheduled. Because this is the first time we've ever won Carifta Swim. Ever won Carifta Swim. And they not just won, they dominated in almost every category. And of course, these kids are also invited out to the track and field test match on Saturday, where they will be able to have free admission as long as they bring their Carifta accreditation.
The celebrations will start tomorrow when members of both squads will visit the House of Assembly. The official float parade will be held on Friday with an after-party at the Betty Kenning Kelly Aquatic Center. And if that isn't enough, corporate giant BTC is making sure that the teams stay connected.
You know, we were originally a sponsor of the Carifta swim team. And so when we heard what the team had done, certainly it was only natural for us to think about what we were going to do next. We huddled as a team and we decided to give the swim team an honor of their victory at Carifta. Each swim team member will receive a Samsung S4 Mini along with 2 data cards totaling $40, and they also receive, as a part of that package, a coupon for an LTE SIM. And so what we did today was to present the Federation with phones for all of the team members, which certainly will be presented to all of the swimmers.
Kelsie Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
Well, thanks a lot, Kelsie. On hand Monday for the presentation was Bahamas Swim Federation President Algernon Cargill, who says their success did not come overnight.
So we've had our share of challenges primarily here at this facility. The facility itself needs some maintenance, as well as access to the pool needs to be improved for the swimmers. But I must say that primarily because of the support of the government, by Dr. Danny Johnson, they stepped in and they ensured that the team was again able to travel to Carifta on the Bahamas Air Jet. That made a huge difference in terms of the corporate Bahamas support to Carifta and the Swimming Federation in general. This is an initiative that actually started in 2003 with Neville Wisdom, and he's sometimes not recognized for ensuring that every Carifta team leaving the Bahamas is able to travel to wherever Carifta is held on a Bahamas Air Jet. As a matter of fact, we are the only country now with this benefit, and it certainly goes a long way in the overall contribution towards the expense of Carifta. It exceeds $200,000. And when we talk about expense, we must recognize our corporate sponsors. Of course, we're here today to thank BTC for its generous donation of more than $30,000 to the swimmers in the telephones that are being presented. These are to both the swimmers and the water polo players that are receiving the telephones and data cards in BTC. But I must also recognize Subway Bahamas, Morley Realty, the Abaco Swimming Community, as well as CIBC First Caribbean and Royal Bank of Canada for the continuous support of our federation, ensuring that we are funded at Carifta. Now, swimming, of course, we have the stigma of being an elitist sport, and that is so far from the truth. We have swimmers here at the pool and at Carifta from all walks of life in the Bahamas, and they all find it a financial sacrifice to be able to represent the Bahamas at Carifta. And one of the things that I did from the very beginning, we ensured that any swimmer who makes a national team, they no longer have to pay to represent their country, and we seek support from corporate Bahamas.
Meantime, the Bahamas and Cuba enjoying great partnership in terms of sports, as both countries have benefited from the exchange program agreement.
That we have a very strong sport projects or sport results in both countries, and we have to share those good experience. You know, as part of our philosophy, it is important not only to win medals and to get good results for yourself, but also to share those experiences with your neighbors. And the Bahamas and Cuba, we are the nearest neighbors in the Caribbean, so we think that is very, very important for us to cooperate and collaborate in the sport field. It's easier for us to come here for a training camp than not to go to Europe. It's very far. And if we have here a good athletes, a good competition. So it's a win-win project for both parts, I think. It's the same when the Bahamian team goes to Cuba to participate in the tournament and to go to the training camps. It's near, it's cheaper, they find they are good contenders, so it's a win-win project for both parts.
And that's going to do it for sports on a Tuesday. I'm Charles Fisher. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.